spent so much time, and this is just a testament to this being the first time ever where I'm doing a live stream. Just so many things go wrong, you know? And I'm not going to be here sitting here complaining, but basically I'd like came up with this whole awesome intro idea and I spent so much time like making a 5 minute looped video. It ended up not even showing and it ended up not even showing audio. I looked on the YouTube live stream. I asked some people here, and nothing worked. But what did work is the fact that I'm here live with you. I see you in the chat. I see that everything looks to be working here. It looks like we have some people coming in here. Welcome to the first ever KNS live stream. I know we're also live streaming on YouTube, and we have some people that are going to be coming in here through Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn and other channels. So welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here. My name is Ted. I am the CSO here at KNS Precision Metals. I've been here for a little over 5 years, and my title changes quite a bit based on the day. So yeah, put in the chat if you're watching live right now. Go ahead and put in the chat if you're here, where you're watching from, and yeah, excited to be able to talk with you guys today. But before we go ahead and get into the meat of this live stream today, I wanted to chat a little bit about what to expect, and this being the first live stream. Um, nice. This being the first live stream, I wanted to just discuss what's happening, how we're going to use this new technology that we know how to use now, kind of know how to use based off of the issues that just happened with the intro, but how we're going to use this to connect with you guys and share news and updates. So here's what to expect. We're going to be using live streaming as a way to branch in other areas of our marketing. I think it's a great way for us as a raw metal manufacturer to kind of step out of our comfort zone and take that next step in showcasing some live product demos. Today, you guys get a special guest, Graz, and we're going to talk about some cool things there, and then also just promoting and connecting with the community. So excited to be diving into this. And if you missed the live session, these are all recorded, so we'll go ahead and throw those up on our YouTube page as well. And that's at KNS Precision Metals YouTube page, which could be a shocker to a lot of you guys that have been following us for quite a bit since the beginning of our Creators Collective YouTube page. So yeah, you can always go ahead and watch these back. And I think it's just a super fun time for us to explore something new. So thanks for tuning in here today. So the first thing I wanted to chat about here is there was a lot of back and forth within our internal team for a while on how to brand this whole entire project, which was KNS Creators Collective. And we came up with this idea to go to these shops of these influencers and makers and people within our space in this maker community that we found out is a huge part of our reason why we're here on social today and we get to chat with awesome people is because of the maker community. But we wanted to create videos that these people used our products in, and we wanted to do it in a way that we can like tour their shop, we can ask questions, we can see their passion and hobby and almost like behind the curtains of these makers, but also showcase a way to where I can ask questions regarding like, hey, how do you use our products, and get more of the market research there. And also just, yeah, like the best way to learn in my eyes about our product is about asking the people that use our product how they use it. So we're going back and forth a lot on how to name this. Should it be under KNS Precision Metals, our business name? Should it be its own entity? And we ended up going with KNS Creators Collective. We made a whole separate social channel, and we ended up just rebranding that to under KNS Precision Metals after some decision of we want our name as a business to be synonymous with the community, and we don't want any confusion on having this be a part of something else. Creators Collective can be a series within under our branch of KNS Precision Metals. But other than that, we're going to keep that under KNS Precision Metals. So that's just a rebranding announcement. But updates about shop tours. What we're going to be doing is continuing the shop tours, and I think that's going to be such a fun and rich time for us, and just to create more content and to learn more and connect deeper within that maker community, and also branch out to people outside the maker community. But there's quite a bit that we have to, quite a bit of people that we have on our list that we want to work with and make these shop tours. We had one lined up for October last month, but that fell through just because plans and internal changes, and just people in our team are. Our office is a younger team, so with family growing and marriages and whatnot and trade shows, we only have a number of people to invest time and travel and work into the Creators Collective shop tours. But we want to be bringing this back, and we have a handful of people that are in the local area and here in Chicago that we want to feature. So if you guys want to follow along that journey and see who we're going to be working with, and just the any updates regarding shop tours, go ahead and follow us on Instagram. I think I can just throw that up here, but yeah, here's our Instagram. Go ahead and click on that link, and that'll direct you to our Instagram. Go ahead and follow us there because we do a lot of updates. But that's basically that's just something I wanted to clear and make sure that was said, because I know this is going to be recorded and put up on our YouTube channel as well, and the amount of people that are going to watch that compared to the live will be drastic. And I wanted just to say that we are rebranded under K&S Precision Metals, and Creators Collective, the shop tours is all alive and well, but it's going to be a branch under Precision Metals as we do live streams and other different one-off videos. So I want to jump into a little bit of our special guest here, Mr. Graziano. Scott and I had the privilege of flying out to New Jersey and New York around the time when we shot Jimmy DiResta's feature. We shot Chris Zepp's feature, Rob Rojas, and Graz. And he was in Massachusetts. But what we did was we had quite some time with Graz, and the video, if you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend you check it out. But the video was just a fun time and a lot of improv on the spot, because Graz has a mind like mine and Scott's, to where it's fun, it's kid-like, and like at the end of the video, you'll see it. I'm going to show the video here in just a bit, the last handful of minutes, just to hype up Graz. He's so much fun to work with, and go ahead and watch the full feature, because he's really insightful on his knife making process and creations, along with how he uses K&S in his projects, and how he uses the sheet metal for engraving. Very insightful if you're a maker yourself, or a knife maker yourself as well. And he talks a lot about his experience on the Netflix show Making Fun, which featured Jimmy DiResta and a few other influential people within the makers community. And then we chatted quite a bit about just different things within that area that we were in the local area of Salem. So we chatted and had a fun time about like YouTube content creation and marketing and thumbnail design. And we got to geek out with him in that regard as well. Go check that out fully. But what I'm going to do is show the 5 to 6 minutes of the feature we created on our YouTube channel. And then we're going to call him on here in about 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and share I'm going to share my screen here, and we're going to get going into this.
IKEA furniture, you don't really need this.
No, exactly. Let's just get that out of here. They give you extra. Your experience with K&S is a little bit different because you haven't really used this before, whereas some of the other features have. So how did you first find out about us? What was your first experience with our brand?
Yeah, so like the first experience of kind of seeing the whole brand is literally seeing one of these at Jimmy's house. Like I think it was like me, Derek, Jimmy, and then Aaron at the time, Jimmy's shop assistant. Yeah. We were all sitting in his kitchen, and he's like, Jimmy, I got the K&S stuff that you wanted. And like, he like lugged it into literally lugged this into the kitchen. And I was like, you bought a whole display unit? And he's like, I use so much of it that I figured just have the thing out and I could just grab what I need. And I was like, that's actually a really good idea. Fast forward a couple of years, I have a display unit in the shop, and it's pretty awesome that I can just go and see everything I need and grab some stuff as I need it.
What stands out about K&S?
I mean, I obviously, it's anytime you can have product that's made in America, it's awesome. You guys are awesome. You guys have great customer service. Your quality is top notch. Of the stuff I've used, it's some of the best I've used. So it's one of those things. I'm very lucky to have you guys in the shop.
Even though you're new to the brand, what do you see as some uses in knife making for some of our products?
Yeah, I mean, that's where kind of like I rely on all of this stuff for my knife making. For CNC stuff, I can grab some of this brass and say if someone wants like their name engraved. I mean, I was doing that earlier. I'm sorry, I used the stuff beforehand, but yeah,
It's good to know you're using it.
Yeah, no, I was engraving some. I was trying to do some stamps, some engraving, all that stuff. So I mean, it's literally what your mind can think of. This is kind of the MacGyver toolbox. Having guests here, I figured maybe make you guys a logo,
A little demo here.
a little demo with the CNC machine. So we come over here. We got everything sort of set up already. We're going to do an 8-inch by 8-inch logo of K&S. If you're doing a sign, like I just did a couple signs for a coffee company, it's one of those things you can kind of set it and forget it and then go do other stuff. So you can kind of multitask in the shop, which is always nice. Do this, let it go, goes for a couple hours. I'm knife making, I'm heat treating, I'm grinding. By the time I'm done all that, sign's done. It's like,
brilliant.
There it is. Yeah.
Well, let's see this thing get to work.
All right. Do you know where the on switch is? So right now I'm at the software part of it. So this is the 2D version of the K&S logo. And you want to double check on the 3D version because we're going to be cutting this on an 8x8 piece of wood. So let's follow me to the CNC and then I can kind of show you the setup here. There's an 8x8 piece of wood that's hot glued down to the board. The CNC is all zeroed out. So when I snap my fingers through the magic of editing, it will magically be done. And then you cut here, right? Did you do the cut thing or? Yeah, so here it is. I made the sign, the K&S sign. It only took like maybe an hour or so. This is my gift to you guys as a thank you for coming to the shop and visiting today. So hopefully you dig it.
Yeah, what is some advice that you would have for people who might be in their high school right now and they're maybe not exposed to this world?
I tell everyone, just do what I did. Just move into an apartment with Paul Jackman, and then the rest, then you'll just be on a Netflix show. YouTube is the greatest college ever. It's free. You can learn anything you want. Like, it's crazy how much just knowledge is there at your fingertips. And it's one of those things, just try stuff. Try and fail, because the failure is when you learn, and the next time you do it, it's going to be twice as good. If I were to tell myself in high school that someday you're going to have an electronic in your pocket that can shoot video that is so much better looking than it is now, that you'll be able to shoot, edit, and upload to this video server that thousands and millions of people will see around the world. Like, that's so hard to even fathom. And now everyone has a production studio in their pocket. I mean, to say I have a laser cutter 10, 15 years ago, that was just so economically not in the realm of being able to afford it, never mind have it in your home. I can't even wrap my head where it's going to be in 10 years.
So with all that being said, on behalf, even though I don't do this, but on behalf of junior makers and people who just need a little boost of confidence, I just want to say thank you for making people a priority when it comes to just giving yourself and what you've been doing.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. No, and thank you for doing this with us. We've learned a lot today.
Thank you for coming to the shop. This is really a fun day.
Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you making it through the video. You've already gone above and beyond for us, making it this far. If you can do us an extra little favor, just leave a like and a comment. That way we can continue to tell amazing stories like Graz and keep going further with this project. So,
and also share it, show your friends.
Oh man,
post it on social media.
I'd like to know before we go, what is coming up next for Graz, both professionally or personally, that you want to shout out?
I got a new album with Drake I'm dropping soon, so that's going to be sick. In between making knives, like I said, getting it back into YouTube. Drop me a message if you want a knife, or if you just want to kind of follow me and see what I'm making today.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. What are we going to do next?
I say we cut some fruit.
That sounds good.
That's why I'm not a baseball player. I'm a knife maker. My knives are so sharp, the blunt end cuts apples.
Oh my goodness. Ah, it's such a fun time. It is such a fun time. Graz was a blast, and I can't believe I get paid to do this stuff. It really puts it in perspective. Oh man. Well, let's get Graz in on here. Let me shoot him the link here, and we'll get chatting with Graz. Ready when you are. Awesome. Yeah, that was just we took so many thumbnail pictures with that baseball bat of his, and they didn't end up working out as we thought. We just like whipped fruit at Graz. Oh man, he's a warrior for taking all those all those shots with us, because I just know how heavy that bat was with all the spikes on it. And I remember going to that baseball field, and there was so many, like, we were so nervous that the people around were just going to be staring at us. And it was such a fun time, though. Would not trade that for a regular work day. Let me make sure he's good to go. Give me the thumbs up. So he's going to be jumping on here in a second. But yeah, make sure to watch that full video. And you can see, if you saw the title there, was rebranded under the K&S Precision Metals. So yeah, it looked all good there. I'm going to look at the chat. And it looks like someone's having audio video. Some video. Okay, yeah, quality here. My goodness. Let me just say. There he is, the man himself.
How's it going?
Oh man, I had this intro all planned out, and my goodness, man, I just it totally got destroyed with whatever tech hoopla happened. Dude, you would absolutely love the intro I made. This 5-minute timer of all the creators, and I put so much time into it. All the music was pristine, and it just slapped me in the face.
Yeah, welcome to the internet. That's what happens.
Oh man. Well, hopefully I can pick your brain after this to figure out how to make it work, or you can just send me a YouTube tutorial on how it works.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm the best guy to ask, but I could just BS it like I normally do, and we'll see if it works or not.
Oh man. Hey, so I just ended up showing the 5 to 6 minute clip of kind of how you use K&S in some of your projects for knife making. We showed some of the laser engraving. And then just your funny remarks and the quirkiness we had that day. But
that was a fun day.
Yeah, I talked a little bit too about the spike, the baseball bat. What is it? The zombie death bat.
Oh yeah, the zombie death bat.
Yeah, and we were whipping fruit at you for the thumbnail picture.
Yeah, I think there's still like chunks of dried fruit still on that thing, like just in the corner of the shop. But every time I walk by that burger place, I still get flashbacks of you guys just eating ungodly amounts of burgers and shakes and fries.
Well, I was gonna ask you, did anything stick out that day? And that's what stuck out my day. I saw that picture of the 0.5 image of you super close with that massive shake. But what stuck out to you that day, or why were we not welcome back since then?
Whoa! My shop is always open. I'd love to have you guys come back anytime you guys want. The invite is always there. No, I mean it was a super fun day. I mean, you guys spent a long time. I'm surprised you didn't get sick of me spending that much time with me. But no, though, I mean the whole day was fun. Fruit Ninja was fun. Smashing fruit is even more fun. I mean, just having a fun conversation and just kind of winging the day was super fun, and just you guys supporting us and doing what you do is awesome. So literally, I would love to have you guys come back anytime you want. Now that Halloween is over, it's free sailing. So
yeah, man, I just remember being able to. I mentioned here too. It was cool because we talked a lot about in the shop about how you use K&S, some of your different processes, but also we got some we had a cool time to talk about like YouTube content strategy, and we talked about thumbnail design, and then we also had the biggest burgers I can wrap my face around, on top of talking about how like we listened to some of Scott's music and just like hung out as bros. So
Yeah,
it was
no,
a
it was
fun
like
time.
instant. Like, did we just become best friends? Like, it was a really fun hang. Like, you guys are awesome. Like,
Well,
it was
thank you,
just
man.
like an instant connection. So it was super fun.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you again. It was. We got a lot of good feedback on that video, and you're definitely your feature image is hanging up on our KNS Wall of Fame with all the other guys. So it's such a
Sorry, did
cool.
you? It just broke up. Did you say wall of shame?
Of course not. Um,
Well, I
yeah, but
appreciate it.
of course, of course.
I'm in good company with everyone else you highlighted. So I'm honored to be amongst the greats.
And we have so many more to do. It's just a matter of families are growing, and so much internal things. But we're trying to make our way out there, and we have some cool ones that we did film that we didn't release, but also some local people and local-ish people in the region to where we want to feature. So that's going to
Sweet.
be fun, and just a lot of time. A lot of time editing and filming, but I'm not complaining. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, I mean, even just that day wore 27 hats of like shooting, interviewing, editing, color correcting, light, like all the stuff, like, and running an awesome company too. So you guys are, it impressed me how much you guys just kind of can pivot and just do everything. So my hat's off to you.
Thank you, man. It's a lot of the team. I just come with the camera and hit record, so it's most of the team. But
Yeah, I know
uh,
you're downplaying it, but okay, okay. Like
thank you, man.
I know how much it takes to shoot a video, and the video that you guys made of me. Not only I'm honored to be highlighted, but I know the hard work you guys put into it, and it looked and sounded fantastic.
Thank you, man. Such a fun feature, and I would love to do an updated one in the next coming years and tour the Salem witch trials again with you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, I braved the Salem streets last night during Halloween, and it was just absolute wonderful chaos. But now that I think Salem is kind of hung over from Halloween right now, so it's going to be kind of like the dust is settling, so it's going to go back to normal, which is kind of welcome after 31 days of craziness in October.
Yeah, there you go, man. Yeah, we already talking about my wife and I. We're gonna start setting up a Christmas tree tonight.
Are you serious?
It's November. Christmas music's about to be blasting
Did
in the car the way home from work.
Jump in it. Yeah, yeah, do go for it. Warm that Mariah Carey up. Let's
There you
go.
go. There you go. Oh man, I love the chat too, being able to read some of this stuff. But hey, I wanted to just to respect your time. Um, can we? I want to discuss a little bit of why we're connecting at this point in time, what we have that together that we're collaborating on, and I want you to do the honors of sharing, yeah, what we're going to be creating together to promote the sale that we have at the end of the month.
Well, I mean, you guys reached out to me, and again, I'm honored that you guys even just thought of me and asked if I could make a knife using parts that you guys supply and make a custom knife for you guys, which I'm super excited to get cracking on. So I'm ready to go. So I'm just finishing up a couple orders, and then it's full steam ahead with your guys' knife.
Awesome, man. Is there any materials that you need? Do you need a fill up on the KNS rack?
I mean, you guys just provided some brass pins not too long ago. I'll probably use that. I mean, offline we can chat a little bit more about the details that you want. But I mean, right now I'm still fairly stocked. I've been going through it slowly, just kind of using some of the tubes and some of the more flat stock for spacers. I just finished up a really beautiful green and brass knife with brass
Oh,
pins. So it came out. It's one of the kind of like sharpest looking knife, pun intended, sharpest looking knives that I've done. So I was really happy the way it came out. And again, thank you for providing all the stuff I was using for it.
of course. Yeah, it's so cool being able to. I mean, it's simple as Instagram, like being able to see the creations and like, I don't have to guess what our raw metals are used for now, especially with people tagging. It's like, it's so cool to be able to see a raw metal transformed into a finished product or creation. So yeah, thank you for sharing that. I don't know if I saw that last knife or not. Did you post that one?
No, it's still I
Okay.
like the person I'm giving to. They haven't seen it, so it's kept a surprise. Like I posted it on like my free tier on Patreon because a lot of the times recently, because of Instagram's AI, I've been a lot of knife makers are getting wrongly tagged as like harmful
Mm.
content. So it's one of those things I'm trying to just say, hey, if you want to see all this stuff, just jump on Patreon, totally free. You can check it out and I don't get tagged. But hopefully once I give that knife to the person, then I can kind of upload it and hopefully don't go back into Instagram jail.
Gotta love it, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
so much. That's a whole different conversation that we'll have offline as well. And you know Scott just as well as you know me. But
Yeah.
man, he has a. We both talk so much about. I got banned from Facebook on 2 posts, and it was like simply sharing my faith. I'm like, what's happening here? So
Yeah,
whole different
it's
conversation, but I totally understand.
yeah, it's just annoying, especially when it's like AI looking at it. It's like, really? Is that, I mean, what constitutes a knife? It's like at one point I was like, I'll just call them letter openers, and they were like, nope, still. And it's like, cause it's pointy. Like, what? You got to give me a little bit more. I can kind of use a loophole and get around it, but it's just luck of the draw, I guess. What AI kind of figures out what and what isn't a knife.
Well,
It's infuriating, but whatever.
good thing we have round tubes here because they're not sharp. But our sheet
Well,
metal, I gotta watch out for, right?
I know that could be a giant like knife, so just be careful. Don't put a point to it.
Exactly. There you go.
But oh
That's the
well.
slogan. Don't put a point to it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, so I know we were chatting about the details of that knife, and I'm excited about that because what I wanted to do is there is not a chance that is leaving our building. There's no like giveaway or anything. We had to keep this knife and hang it under your picture on the wall of fame, not shame, because I think your work is beautiful,
Well,
and I
thank
know
you. I
when.
appreciate that.
Of course, and when we did a lot of research revolving around you and the creations that you made. Yeah, I loved just going back and watching your process on knife making and how KNS was tied into that. Um, outside of knife making, just a last quick thing here before you jump off. Outside of knife making, is there any other um, uses that you have with KNS? I know you chatted about engraving. But is
Yeah.
there anything new in the last year that you may have used us for or thought about us in a project?
Yeah, like right now, I'm again very lucky to acquire some new tools, and recently I got a fiber laser, and using your stock I'm trying to figure out how to do enamel pins, and so I've been using some of your aluminum stock, just flat stock, and just with a fiber laser I can etch whatever I want with it, and then I can just cut it out. Trying to cut it out, figuring all the settings and stuff again, YouTube University, and hopefully I can figure out how to make cool the new Graz logo enamel pins, and then I can kind of either offer those or kind of throw them in a little box with people who purchase knives or a shirt or whatever as just a thank you, and just stuff like that is great just to have and to test because like again learning 27 different things. You're like, I don't know what these settings do. So you type them in, you punch a number in, and you go, that kind of came out cool. Let me punch in a different number, be like, oh, that came out cooler. So you just go down that route. So then you have like a bunch of ability to test stuff. Like I'll use some thin brass stock. Someone asked if I could etch some Zippo lighters with their logo. So I just wanted to use a small piece of your stock just to make sure that everything was right, and then I could jump on to like their Zippos because I didn't want to just go like, oh, I'll just send it and then just blow the Zippo up or whatever. But yeah, I mean, there's it's one of those million and one uses. So it's like every day you could just find a new use for them.
Yeah, I know you talked a lot about like the rack being like the MacGyver toolbox. Like it's
Yeah, just like you
whatever
look
your mind.
over, they're like, well, I'll just grab some of this, I'll grab some of that, and then I'm thinking I know people use like they make custom pins for the knife handle, so they'll get like a
Yeah.
bigger like quarter inch, and then they'll put like smaller stuff in the quarter inch, then fill it with epoxy, and then they can have their own like custom pins, which I haven't done yet, but that's definitely on my list of things to try.
I think Zepp actually did something similar to that with like a brass star that we have.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, it's so cool again, just seeing your creations and following your journey and seeing how much you love your cup of noodles.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll acquire these weird foods or hot sauces, and it's like I'll post it on Instagram, and people are like, try it, and I'm like, all right, I'll make an Instagram video of it. And then that one was like, I was in Walmart and I was like walking by and I kind of did a double take and I was like, s'more, what? And then I had to try it in real time, and what you see is what you got there. So
There you go, man.
I think
Well,
I think
keep
I'm
on.
I think I'm still tasting it every time. I'm like, oh.
Oh man, we just actually did you see there's an Oreo flavored
The
is it Pepsi or
Coca-Cola,
Coke?
yeah, and then the Coke flavored Oreo and an Oreo flavored Coke, and I'm like,
They're disgusting, but hey, I had to drink all of them because I'm not gonna waste money on it. So
they can see us coming a mile away, and it's like the grosser you make it, the more I'm gonna be like, I gotta try it. There are
it's
some people who are
intriguing.
like, no, I don't want to try anything gross, and I'm like, I do. I want to see how gross it is.
That's why like the Bean Boozled challenge thing with all the
I,
yeah,
I
can't
was
do
just
it.
gonna say, yeah, like those Jelly Bellies that are like booger flavored or like
Ah,
rotten milk. I'm
disgusting.
like, I just want to see how bad it is, and then I'll ended up buying a pack. Then I'll buy a pack for a friend and be like, you gotta try how bad these are, and it's like great marketing. I basically made like a 9-minute commercial for Cup of Noodle or whatever that company was and how gross it was. But I'm sure some people will go out and be like, I need to taste how gross it is. So marketing,
100%.
yeah.
That's how I do it.
Yeah,
Any
exactly.
publicity is publicity, right?
Exactly.
Awesome, man. Well, I wanted to throw this up here too, if anyone wants to, because later on too, this is going to be uploaded. But if anyone wants to follow Graz, there's a link right there. It goes right to his Instagram, and
Look
you
at
can see
that.
him creating knives, having awesome other creations, and eating cup of noodles right there.
Right there in your face, live, almost live, but
Kind of almost
yeah,
live.
yeah, almost live. My stories are pretty much live. Like last night, I was just doing a Salem tour of all the people who wanted to see all the craziness. So I was just kind of like, all right, I'll be the POV of
There you go,
Salem
man.
last night. So
Bringing people to Salem.
exactly, like we need
That's
more
awesome.
people. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, thanks again for jumping on here.
Thank you
I'm
for
gonna
having
be,
me.
of course, man. It's kind of funny how we. Uh, I don't know if you misread the text, but either way, I'm so glad that we were able to. You're like, oh, you don't want me? Do you want me on the live stream or not? Remember when I
Oh,
texted you, and
yeah.
I'm like, I'm so happy that we did this and you were able to jump on here. So yeah, thanks again for rolling with the punches, doing the test with me today, and just being overall an awesome creator and person to work with.
Yeah, literally, I thank you guys for being an awesome company, supporting all of us and what we do and our journey. And it's cool to be friends with companies that support you, and you guys are super nice dudes. And like I said, anytime you guys are in New England, we'll track each other down. If you're in Jimmy's, Jackman's, or whatever, let's hang. We always have a good hang. So
Hey, we're looking forward to and we're planning for a 2025 Maker Camp. So hopefully we'll
oh,
see you there.
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it was last month and had an absolute blast there. It was nice to get back there. So it was good to see everyone in person.
Yeah. Well, if I don't see you before then, I will see you then.
We will have to go to a place called the Chicken Run, which is a place that we probably went to 2 to 3 times a week when we were shooting Making Fun. It's an amazing like fried chicken place where we kept that place open. So
Well, we're definitely down, and we can eat
absolutely.
as well. So
Yes,
we're
I
here
know
from Chicago with
that.
deep dish pizza.
Yeah, you guys can put it away. So let's do this. Let's order some chickens.
There we go, man. Well, we'll chat soon. Thank you so much again, Graz, and
Awesome.
yeah, man, have a good weekend.
Thank
Thank
you. You
God it's
too.
Friday, baby.
Absolutely. Have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good, man. Chat soon.
Awesome. Take care.
You too. Isn't that fun? Graz is an awesome man. Such a fun time catching up with him and we haven't chatted in a while, so that was cool to catch up with him. Hear that he's still using KNS in his everyday creations, and yeah, excited to work with him on that custom knife. The handle's gonna be red, white, and blue, and I'm thinking about doing like a silver or brass pin in there, and that's gonna be a great time to um, just see his creation and also just be able to promote that for our Black Friday sale that's coming up. He just shot me a text there. I want to make sure he's all good. All right. Okay, so I want to transition here to the remainder of the live stream here. And you heard it quite a few times now, but our Black Friday sale is coming up, and there's no surprise. It's not a secret anymore. We do it every year, and almost every business that wants to just promote their brand does it. So it's going to be the Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale. The dates are November 29th through Monday, December 1st. And we're going to be running a big sale, but the difference this year is special days are going to have some awesome further things to look out for. So I don't want to spill the beans too much on it because I want to hold back some information and keep curiosity there and interest. But yeah, we're going to be having some cool surprises. We offer our biggest discounts of the year. And if you've been with us in the past years for this sale, you know that it's a great time to stock up on your products and be able to get them for a lot cheaper than you would otherwise. And we do that just for a thank you, for more promotional material as well as we get more people into our website to where we can control our brand identity and to serve the customers directly and ship directly from our warehouse. The more control we have, the more we're able to just share that closeness to our customers, and we want to continue just to build up the momentum on our website. And our website is here, www.ksmetals.com. I don't have a link there on that, so I should be able to have that click and you go to the website, but you can go ahead and type that into your browser and find our website there. So I know that the best way to connect with us outside of Instagram is our email newsletter. And we send 1 to 2 emails a month, and it's simply to share what's happening and give updates, kind of like this, but this is new. And the email newsletter is more in depth on customer testimonies. You'll get the details on what's happening on Black Friday. You'll be the first to know about those discounts. And you also, when you sign up, you get a 10% off your first order, which I think is a great deal. So make sure to sign up for our email newsletter. It's free. And we're not sending weekly, daily, multiple times a week emails. It's 1 to 2 a month, so you'll get one every other week. And they're usually for your benefit. It's discounts or things that we really value. It's not like we're just trying to rush these out and say, oh, like a check off a box. Like we want to offer value and showcase what's happening in our company and how people are using our products. So go ahead and click that link and sign up. When you click that link, it'll bring you to a landing page. Go ahead and scroll down, and you can just enter your name and email. You can unsubscribe whenever you want, but again, it's free. It's a great way to stock up on your KNS products and be the first to know about special things that are happening here, new products, and all that jazz. I'm going to hide that now, but going on now from our Black Friday sale, which we will definitely be promoting, so make sure to stay up to date with us on socials, and we have some fun videos planned in the very near future that we'll be releasing on our Instagram about a fun Thanksgiving video, which will help promote the Black Friday sale. So go ahead and make sure to just follow us on Instagram. I continue to say that just because that's our main channel where we post. I'm going to show that one more time here while I transition over here. How are we doing, guys? I see we're about 40 minutes in, and we're going to go for about another 10 to 15 minutes as I wrap up here. I wanted to showcase a few things on our end. And I'll go ahead and hide that now. And there's some fun stuff here. There's some new product announcements along with what's happening with how we're starting to delve into and explore the world of finished products or specific case uses products. Now, one of the hardest parts of our job as marketers is to, I don't have a raw tube here, it's over here, but to say this brass tube is meant for X. You know, people take a brass tube and they say, oh, I can use it in my knife making, or I can use it in my model making, or I can use this as a repair part in my lawnmower or tractor, or what have you. And that's all good. And we love that. And that's why stock products exist. So you can use it to whatever you want. And our customer reviews on our website is a great way to get inspiration and just say, like, when we sold this pack of 3-foot brass tubes to you, we had no idea you were going to do this with this, because it's raw metal. And what we started to go dive more into, which you guys are familiar with, is our 3400 series. And I'm very repetitive about this because I believe Zepp said it the best. And this is, I'm commending my team, not myself, but for our team to go ahead, oh, it's on autofocus, so it's not gonna, there you go. For our team to go ahead and make this pack of 12 telescopic brass tubes was a genius idea and a way to promote our telescopic and tight tolerance features with our high quality. These all fit within each other. And I in the past live stream, I did a demonstration on how this looked all telescoped within each other. But this also is raw metal. We don't say this is used for X. It's one of each size of 014 wall, 12-inch long material, 1/16 OD to 13/32 OD. You can use this for whatever you want. But this is the step in the direction that we wanted to take. And then what we came up with, oh, and by the way, there's multiple of these. I believe there's 11 of these packs now. There's brass telescopic tubing, there's aluminum telescopic tubing, copper telescopic tubing, and then we have stainless tubing, brass strip, square brass tubing, and rectangular tubing, and the list goes on. So you can always find these ksmetals.com and just simply type in 3400. You'll find all these, or you can go under our packs and assortments tab and find all these as well. But this is the fun part, is this is the very first ever, and we promoted this on our Instagram, stop motion bundle kit. This was bred from talking with the stop motion community, knowing that our products are used in a lot of stop motion studios throughout the world, not just the US, but we have a lot of footprint in the community. And we wanted to do some market research on what are the most common used sizes within the stop motion industry, and how do we produce this in a way to where students and studios and universities that use stop motion are able just to simply and easily find what KNS products these studios or makers are using within their set design or prop making, to be able to purchase this and to be able to use what they're using. And this is it's 3 sizes of square brass telescopic tubing, and there's 2 pieces of each of them. This is our first time ever making something for a specific use. So when you buy this, of course you can use it for whatever you want, but when we labeled this as, this is used for stop motion animators in the armatures, in the set design, in the rigging, whatever they use it for, which is quite a bit. That is the route that we took. And this was the inaugural first kit that we made for a specific use case. And I'm happy to say that we are continuing to come up with more of these. The next kits that we have are we have a carpenter kit that we want to do. We have a fishing lure kit. We have a science kit. And out of all those, we have the first ever prototype, never shown before anywhere, science kit. And this is going to be called the, oh man, you know what? It's so new that we just came up with this yesterday. It's basically about a precision metals lab kit. That's what it's going to be called. And again, it's not going to look like this is going to be precision metals lab kit up here. Again, very, very new. We'll have all on the back here ways on how to use this, lab experiments, showing why our products in this way serve the use cases. And this comes with one of each brass, aluminum, copper, stainless steel, and tin coated sheet metal, 4 inches by 2 inches, 2 inches. Something that we never really did before in a way that is sold like this. This is going to be cool because this is used for specifically STEM classes, universities, physics classes, chemistry, things that classes want to test different materials on, with whether it's corrosion or there's a plethora of different things that they would use this for. And what's cool is I have a direct connection. My brother is he loves science and he taught science, so he has given me awesome feedback, and he said definitely he would purchase something like this for his class to be able to use in a lab. So it's cool to be able to create and design these and have specific use cases for our products. And that's just going to show, like, we're trying to delve into different markets. We're trying to have like a fishing lure kit hang in Bass Pro Shops or Cabela's to be able to say, like, KNS is now making their way into different areas and different markets and retailers. And we have the skill set, we have the people, and we have the brand recognition and reputation behind us to be able to kind of go full steam ahead. So it's a lot of fun here. We have a lot of grace with being able to design these and take our time with these and promote them. It's just a fun way to be able to step out of our comfort zone again and see what's working and see what markets really want to start purchasing our metal for specific use cases. Yeah, but that's all we basically had on the agenda today. And I just want to say thank you for tuning in today. I know this is our first time ever doing a live stream. I set up the software this week, and thank you for the grace you've given me. I try to do this in a way that's more professional and a way that's is scalable for us and our company. So the coming live streams that we have are all going to be getting better as I learn more, as Graz said, on YouTube University. That's how I learned how to do all this stuff. But with a lot of just new equipment and trying to make it look good comes a lot of issues as well, and trying to figure out things. And certain things that tick me off, like the whole intro, I don't want to complain about it, but I just want to make sure it looks and represents our company well. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. This will be recorded. This has been recorded, and it'll be thrown up on our YouTube page. So go ahead and rewatch that. If you wanted to share that, that'd be a fantastic way to help us out and continue getting the word out about our live streams and our company in general. And I can encourage you all to follow the KNS Precision Metals Instagram page. Last time showing it here. Go ahead and click on that and follow us. Again, that's where we do all of our updates. That's where we do all the behind the scenes images and different product designs, and where we showcase when we're going live and the links to the live stream as well. And what we're going to be doing for Black Friday is we're going to be working with a few people in the community to help, in the community of makers, to help promote our Black Friday event. So I believe we'll be going live, and this is not a promise, but I believe we'll be going live during the event, so that way you can see what's happening, what sales are going on, and we can share further news about how the sale's going and get your products to when they're the cheapest of the entire year. So again, make sure to follow us there. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for continuing to follow us even after we rebranded, and I trust that that you know why we rebranded after the whole intro under KNS Precision Metals as opposed to of Creators Collective. But other than that, we are doing fantastic here. Thanking the Lord that we had another great year in business as we wrap up here the next 2 months, and a lot of internal changes. So 2025 is right around the corner before we know it, and we have a lot of fun things prepared. And yeah, make sure to stay up to date with us. And without further ado, I am going to start wrapping up for the day and get home to my lovely bride and family. Have a great weekend, you guys. We'll see you soon.